If photons are supposed to have almost no mass, why does standing in sunlight still make your skin feel like it is slowly being cooked? In the energy filament theory, light is not little stuff slamming into you. It is a driving rhythm poured into the energy sea that makes up your body. From school onwards, we are trained to picture motion in the most concrete way possible. We think of a ball flying through the air, a truck hitting a wall, marbles rolling across a table. So when we hear that light travels from the sun to earth, we instinctively imagine a stream of tiny bullets shooting across space and smacking into our skin. In this picture, that whole movie is wrong. The universe is not built from isolated pellets moving in a dead background. It is filled with a tight, restless energy sea that can be twisted into rings, knots, and filaments. And your skin and every atom in it are compact, already tightened loops inside that sea. Light, in this language, is not a flying object at all. It is a very specific pattern of tighten, release, running through the sea with a precise beat. Like someone hitting the same drum rhythm again and again without missing a step. Imagine you are standing next to a huge drum. Someone keeps striking it with the same pattern. Boom, boom, boom. Pause. Boom, boom, boom. The air around you starts to shake in that rhythm. And very soon your chest, your clothes, and even your teeth feel that repeated shoving. Notice that no chunk of the drum ever flies off and hits you. What reaches you is the pattern, the timed pushes carried by the air. And your body slowly gives in and starts vibrating more than before. Now replace the air with the energy sea. Replace the drumstick with the twisted structures near the sun. Replace your chest with the tiny filaments and rings that make up the atoms in your skin. You now have the basic picture of how light heats you up. The light that leaves the sun is the energy sea near the sun doing a very fast, very disciplined little dance. It is a tight sequence of squeezes and releases. And that dance is relayed from place to place through the sea, until it finally reaches the patch of sea that your body sits in. Your atoms are already loops under tension, like springs that have been wounded up and locked into a stable pattern. When the light rhythm arrives, it does not throw new material at them. It keeps poking them on beat, asking those loops to wiggle a bit harder, twist a bit faster, shuffle their internal steps more often each second. At first the change is tiny. There is a little extra shuffle here, a slightly stronger twist there. But because the rhythm keeps coming, the extra motion adds up. Very soon almost every loop in that sunlit patch of skin is moving more than before, in more directions and with more frequent adjustments. That invisible increase in internal fuss is what we call temperature. It is our name for how busy the inside of a structure has become, averaged over all the little moves that we cannot see one by one. So when you say, "My arm feels hot in the sun," in this view you are really talking about those loops. You are saying the energy loops in my arms have been pushed into a higher workload by an incoming rhythm. It also explains why different colors of light do not feel the same, even at the same brightness. In textbooks, color is linked to wavelength and frequency. Here you can think of it more simply as how tight the timing of the beat is. Red light is a slower drum groove. Blue and ultraviolet light are much faster, sharper patterns. A slower beat still coaxes your loops to move more, but it gives them more time to relax between pushes. A very fast beat hammers them again and again before they have settled, forcing a bigger rise in internal activity in the same amount of time. That is why standing under a gentle red lamp feels warm and soft, while harsh midday sun or ultraviolet lamp can feel sharp, prickly, or even painful on your skin. The underlying energy sea is being driven with a more urgent schedule, and your loops are being whipped into a tighter, more exhausting dance. None of this requires light to carry heavy chunks of matter or to weigh anything. What heats you is not the mass of a projectile. It is the persistent transfer of patterned motion into the structures that you are made of. Once you let go of the picture of little particles bouncing off your skin, something else becomes clear. Imagine instead a beat that started near the sun being handed from one patch of energy sea to the next until it ends up working your atoms over time. Then the idea that massless light can burn you stops being mysterious and starts feeling almost obvious. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.